Yo, what's poppin'? I am here today with the final Showdown live for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Excited to bring to you all a new team that I created. And if I haven't used your suggestion, forgive me. There was just not enough time and so many Pokemon to choose from. However, just feel free to suggest for the new generation, as of course you already know, when the sun sets on an old generation, the sun will rise on a new generation. So I have here a team built around a Solrock to end off this this generation for us. We have here the Solrock itself with weakness policy, and so we did Lunatone if you guys remember, but I've never used a Solrock in OU. This of course was a suggestion to use, and I have to bring it here. As you can see, Rock Polish 3 attacks with weakness policy. So if we get hit by any kind of super effective attack, we will double our attack here, which is pretty high. After Rock Polish, we'll be pretty fast as well. Faster than most things we need to be faster than, and then we have 3 attacks here, which will do considerable amounts of damage to most stuff in the tier. And Explosion is just a great move to sort of end off Solrock. Like, the sun will explode and take us into Sword and Shield. So then we have here Magearna, Emvee. Last time we're probably going to see this Pokemon for a very, very long time. And yeah, so it's just the classic AV set, which is great to sponge hits from Tapu Lele and things like that, as you already know. Now, Stoutland was another suggestion from the last video. A lot of people wanted to see Stoutland. I don't think this dog is going to be in Sword and Shield, so we're going to say farewell to Stoutland, and we are going to pair it with Hippowdon. So it's going to be Choice Banded Sand Rush with our Smooth Rock Hippo to extend the sand turns. It gives us a Stealth Rocker as well, so it's pretty cool. Luminion, another suggestion. So I piled on like I guess half the team being suggestions. 3 suggestions on this team. So we have Luminion here, which is our defogger for the squad. Nice leftovers, Scald U-turn, and Toxic as well. So kind of like a Pelipper with Storm Drain, sort of, in a sense. If you can see the same moves on Pelipper, but except for the fact that we have Storm Drain on this thing. And then finally a Thundurus, which is bulk up 3 attacks and Flanium Z. I thought that's a pretty heat set overall. And let's get right into it and see how we do with this team. Of course, I've tested it a little bit here and there, but it's been putting in work for the most part for this team. For what we have on this team, it's a pretty impressive squad, I think. And Stoutland definitely puts in a ton of work. Definitely does. I've used Stoutland in the past before. I don't know if I used it in this generation though, but other ones I definitely have. We finally found a game here, so we're up against a Chansey offense squad. Very interesting. Luminion lead is going to be fantastic here because if he leads with that drill, just to get up rocks, we can Scald it, potentially burn it. Should be a 2-hit KO, I think. But at least Kartana. He straight up leads with the Kartana. So what I can do here is just go Thundurus, straight up Thundurus here. This looks banded to me. No, it's not banded, it's Scarfed. That just did a ton of damage. So we could probably Hidden Power Fire here. As he goes Zapdos, I can now click Volt Switch here. Bring out my Solrock. Nice Solrock here. Hit him with the Stone Edge. Alright, goes Drill. Knock it out with Earthquake. Destroy Excadrill with our Solrock. Beautiful, beautiful. So that thing is gone. That was an annoying Pokemon to deal with. Here he could probably Smart Strike. I don't know if he Leaf Blade here or not. But either way I'm going Hippo. Yeah, he Smart Strikes here. So this thing is Scarf, like I said. We could just get up our rocks, I think, or... yeah, rocks are fine here. Brings in Chansey. We're pretty free, actually. Well, I don't know if I want to defog or not, but like, rocks are nice. Rocks are kind of nice. He poisons me. Ooh, it's time to click Facade. It's time to click that Facade. Knock out Zapdos in 1 hit. That Pokemon's gone. Brings in Kartana. I can now go into probably Magearna. He Sacred Swords. I might be able to live too. No, I do not. Stoutland gets to come back in though. Probably Fire Fang this. Oh, he sacks Kartana. That is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. I think. Goes into Zam. Now he can actually, if he's Mega, copy my my sand thingy. So I can go Luminion. It chases my Storm Drain, which is fine. I can save Luminion though for poisoning stuff later. And then I guess what we could do is sack this thing, go into Stoutland, Facade, to get like a ton of damage on, okay, Magearna, that's pretty good. That's a 2-hit KO, 53%. That is crazy damage. So I think I have to sack Luminion here. Chansey's at 88. It might actually get blown back. It might. I think I still attack this. You already know. You already know we're out here with Solrock. Clicking that explosion now. Actually, I think this might knock it out. Oh, that's it. That's it. Hey, crit did not matter. +2 explosion on Chansey. Crit did not matter. Excellent first game. Very, very good first game. Had to play around that Kartana a little bit. I kind of just made this team, so, or I didn't play too many games with it as much as the stall version of the team that I or not the stall version, but the stall Granbull team that we used last. So now we're up against some rain, some good old rain. I'm just lead Thundurus. He leads Greninja. I can just go here to Magearna, expecting Dark Pulse, which would go into that Luminion slot. I think I double here into Thundurus. I can now bulk up. I can now bulk up here, which I think is pretty safe for now. Pelipper comes in. I can probably just Wild Charge. They go into Pharaoh. Superpower here seems like a play that I can do. I could also Z-Fly. Bell Superpower, which will actually get a ton of damage off on, or a decent chunk of damage on the Swampert. So that's pretty good. I can expect a Waterfall here, so I'm going to go into Luminion. There's the Mega. Oh, and the Sub. Okay. That is okay, I think. So we can live a hit. Break the Sub. Then go into our Swampert. Oh, sorry, our Hippowdon. As he Earthquakes again, we live the hit. Then we want to preserve our Sand. So we're going to go here into... How do we outplay? How do we outplay this Pokemon? I'll go Luminion. Now we have to take the Earthquake here. So I'm going to go Thundurus. Predicted. Not bad, not bad. And I can just Z-Fly. I probably have to Z-Fly here. It's an Eye Pop a Berry though. So I guess I bulk up now. I don't think they go... Yeah, they just go Tornadus. This is where I click Fly. In comes Pharaoh. So we can get some damage on this thing. Stealth Rocks are sent out. Superpower to knock this out. And then Swampert gets to come back in though, I think. Yeah, Swampert's back in. Bit of a threat for sure. So Ice Punches. We get to go Hippowdon now, I think. And then... Rocks? I think we need to get up Rocks at some point. He goes Pelipper though. This is not too bad, I think. This is not too bad. We can get a lot of damage on Pelipper. 61. Scald burns me though. This is where I go... Actually, does this knock it out? Nope, because I got burned. So I'm going to get my Rocks up here actually. Rocks will be kind of nice versus the team. Then I get to go into Magearna to hopefully tank this. Ah, there's spikes now. Okay. Okay, okay. So sacks the Swampert. Then goes Pelipper. Pelipper Y though. Pelipper Y. To get rain for like Azu or something, maybe? Nope, Torn comes in. Takes a good chunk of damage. And then we go into... We can't defog or anything. I guess we go Hippo. Nice, nice. Vol switch here. They go right into Azu. It's gonna take a chunk. It's gonna take a ton of damage. Nice, nice. Excellent. That's just what I needed. So this could be like Z move. But Stone Edge will knock it out at 50. Or he, oh, nice. Oh yeah, I forgot we were faster. So they didn't go for like the Z move or anything. Z belly drum. So now we have to kind of play our cards right. Let's say that we sack Thunderous as he surfs. If we go Stoutland and click Facade, we can knock out something immediately. Which I think is what we're gonna have to do to win the game. And he's actually, ooh, he sacks Gren. That's game. That's game. And I actually beat this person while testing, so they knew my team. I did play this person not too long ago while testing the squad. Yep, GG. GG. Not bad at all. So we outplayed a lot of that team. Sort of had to, I mean, it's Rain versus Sand. Most of the time, I think Rain just has a better matchup because of the number of water threats and the few number of water switches we have on our team, but we came through. So that's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. Yeah, we got to see a bunch of Solrock put in work so far. Luminion, nice water switch in. And of course, Facade Stoutland. Nothing to trifle with, nothing at all to trifle with. So this guy's team actually looks kind of weak to Stoutland, if I'm being honest. Mega Arrow is looking like what it is. Pretty cool team. So I think what I'm actually going to do is lead Luminion. Lead Luminion here. On the Skarmory, Luminion does of course have the defog versus his team, so I don't mind trying to fish for a burn here. And trying to get it. Gastrodon's in, that doesn't really impact me too much. I'll click Toxic. I am of course a Spadef Luminion. So we can play this game. We can play this game for sure. He does have Earthquake, so it's like the mixed Gastrodon. I've seen Earth Power sometimes on it, but Earthquake is, I guess, generally what's more common. We U-turn out here. We go into Hippowdon. Is he actually Toxics again, which is a pretty good play. But, however, we can outplay. We can definitely outplay his team. Right? Check this out. We got this thing in. Bulk up here. And then goodbye Gastrodon. So got rid of Gastrodon. That's fantastic. No more Wild Charge switch-ins at this point. I'm sure a +1 superpower will take out Heatran. He's looking a little weak to this Pokemon. He has to go Aerodactyl now, doesn't he? I feel like he does kind of have to go Arrow. Let's see what happens here. So, yep, Aerodactyl does come out. This should be his Mega. This should be his Mega Pokemon. So we're going to go Hippo on the Mega Stone Edge. Eat up this hit, and then I think we can probably double, but I kind of just want my Rocks up at this point in time. I kind of just want them up. And then we go hard Stoutland here. as he Moonblasts. Return. Actually, no, I was going to cancel it because I was expecting Skarmory. I was going to Fire Fang, but we'll do some damage. We'll do some damage here. He can get the Roost off. That's fine. I can just regular Wild Charge. And Clefable takes 31, but this thing is Magic Guard, so it's good to know. Moonblast. Yep, we can Volt Switch now. Oh, so we're just gonna try to spam some status. I see how it is. I see how it is. We're just gonna spam yellow color. I will double here to Thundurus. How do I stop this thing? How do I stop this mad Pokemon? All right, he got the Wish off though. Yeah, we're gonna have to outplay a little bit. So he's Soft Boiled Wish. So now this thing is weakened. This thing is a bit weakened, which is good. Double to Magiron on the Skarm. We can now click that Volt Switch. Get some damage off on this thing. Back into Clefable though. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So now we got the pressure a little bit on him. A little bit. And we knock a Clefable. Nice. Nice. That's just what I needed. I needed that thing gone. You already know. At a cost though, however. But it's still kind of fine. It's still kind of fine. Heatran comes in. We can get the nice momentum, initiative, and then into Solrock we go. Now we don't know what set this is, of course. We don't know. But I'm gonna go for it though. I'm gonna go for it. Ah, he just sets up rocks. Sacks the Heatran to the Solrock. The Rock of Soul. Back into Skarmory he goes. I assume Spikes here. But guess what? We got Defog to get rid of these hazards. He can keep spamming them. I'm actually going to try to get some damage off. I will Defog now. He'll get 2 up. Actually, no, he won't. He'll only get 1. Because I'm going into my Thundurus. Alolan Muck comes out here. Wild Charge does about 47. Good damage, good damage. And then I believe, if I'm not mistaken, to win this game, what do we do? To win this game, what do we do? We get to go into... Let's say we go Hippowdon. Let's say we go Hippowdon to sack this Pokemon. We get a little bit of Sand Chip on this Muck. Now, we go into Stoutland, right? We click Fire Fang, predicting Skarmory this time. So, of course, on the time that I click Fire Fang. Nice. Very, very nice. So, unfortunate. And now he can Whirlwind. Yeah, I see. You know, I don't know. That's annoying, but I can play around it. Like, I'm not too worried because we have a full health on Solrock Pokemon. Like we have full health on it basically. He roosts, it's fine. Back into Thundurus I go. Goes into Muck, sacks his Pokemon, nice, nice. Sand damage will take it out. Aerodactyl comes out here. We have to sack a Pokemon. At this point in time, I think we do sack Stoutland as he Fire Fangs, get to go into Solrock now. And then click our Stone Edge. So we can definitely outplay. We can definitely win this game. Ah, nice. Thankfully, of course. Justice comes through and we win this game. Thankfully. With Solrock. Good game, good game. So that was a good, solid game for us right there. Got a little unfortunate, but we came through. We came through. Always a good way to end off the generation using a Pokemon like Solrock, Luminion, and Stoutland. having all of them put in work at the same time. This guy's team looking kind of fat. Scizor is going to be a huge problem, or a huge threat for this team. So we're going to have to try to take it apart somehow. I'm going to lead with Lumineon. I'm going to lead Lumineon. There's an immediate Reuniclus lead here, so I'm not sure what to think of it. Not quite sure what to think of it, but... Oh, I see. I see. Thankfully, though, I'm going to get my rocks up and whirlwind this thing immediately. Yep. Whirlwind out. So he could in theory win like last mon Reuniclus. He actually could. He actually could do that, but I'm going to try not to let him. Gonna try my very best. We can return here. Should do a good chunk of damage. Lando comes in though, so as long as this is not like defensive, we can 2-hit KO it. Yep, nice 2-hit KO. And then we could go here into Thundurus, predicting his switch out here. Yep, into Pex to try to like intimidate and stuff. So this is definitely scarfed. This is definitely scarfed, I think. I assume Stone Edge here. Yep. Just what I expected. We can Whirlwind now. As he goes Pex, we'll send him out into something else. Send him out into Landorus once again. And I can just slack off here. So he's locked into... He's locked in right now. So that's good. That's very good. Ooh, this is nice. This is nice. We can now Stone Edge here to pick off Landorus with Solrock. Scizor is in now. Okay, this thing, this thing is a problem. So he's gonna U-turn though. Okay, so that is fine. I think that is fine. Heatran will come in here, so we can probably go Lumineon and then try to defog, but. Yeah, I think we have to. Or I think we should. One poison though is good. One poison is pretty good. Though actually, the T-Spike might be kind of nice for Stoutland. It's potentially nice for Stoutland. I'm gonna U-turn out here actually. Oh, he's gonna rocks now, isn't he? He might just rocks here. As he does. Gonna Earthquake, and then I'm going to double into Lumineon, and then Defog. I think is the play. As he brings in his Scizor. So Defog here seems fine. And he roosts. Okay, so we can actually get a Scald off now. We can actually get a Scald off here. Potentially burn this thing. Ah, nice, nice. As he SDs up too, so that is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. And now he's just gonna go all in with the Scizor. In the first. You already know. You already know. That's what I'm only here to do, is burn that Scizor. So with the burn now, he can't really yeah, he can get a good chunk of damage off, but that's about it. That's about it. Gets the okay, so we get the special attack boost, of course. Can just Volt Switch out here. We'll take the hit because we are indeed AV. I should reply to him and say in the first one. In the first. Okay, that's fine. Let's go into Solrock here. Probably just Rock Polish. No, actually I'm a Stone Edge here. And then Earthquake. He can go Tangrowth if he wants to, that's fine. We have ways to play around. We still have ways to play around this thing. So what I'm gonna actually do here is, I think we sack Magearna, go into Thundurus, bulk up here. Once we get the bulk up off, then it's looking kind of nice. So we can bulk up here. He goes for the knock. We have our Z move intact. Bulk up again. Z move here's the play now, I think. Yeah, definitely. definitely. I didn't want him to try to like outplay switching around or anything, but yeah, Tangrowth being gone is amazing for Solrock. We can now wild charge here. That's a 66. Clean damage, clean damage. This probably doesn't knock it out though. However, I'm not too worried about Pex. Yeah, this thing is a problem. This thing is a problem. We'll whirlwind out here. As Pex comes in, we need to activate our Facade. We need Facade activated. Somehow. So he'll Scald. Once we get Facade activated, it'd be kind of nice, I think. Goes Heatran, takes about 32. Good damage, good damage. Let me get some more chip on this thing. He just gets up rocks. Which is not bad. But I don't want this thing taking... I don't think I want it taking any more damage. So I'll go Luminion. And then... probably just Scald here for some more extra damage. As he spams rocks. So... clean, clean. Then we go here into... Hippo. Click that nice Earthquake here. As he Lava Plumes. So we get rid of Heatran. That's very nice. Very, very nice. And we're only on a 1 poison timer thing. We're only on a 1 poison timer. So I'm gonna slack off here. And I don't even need the sand anymore. I do not need the sand anymore. So that is actually fine, I think. Here I think I can just yeah, slack off again. 1 T-Spike's up. Just what I needed, just what I needed. So let's click Earthquake. 2 are up now, okay. So how do we outplay? How do we outplay? How do we outplay? So I think I keep spamming rocks. So if I click rocks, Facade, he can Acid Armor. I think the way to do this, I think here's how we do it. Here's how we do it. Yeah, we sack this thing. Hard Stoutland now. We show the Facade. And now I'm just gonna hope and pray this does a ton of damage. Oh, that's beautiful. That's just what we needed. That is absolutely just what we needed. That's GG right there. That is GG. Nice, nice. So that was really sort of well timed, I would say. We we really had to sort of bank on the fact that Stoutland would get status later on. I could have probably statused it earlier on when the first T-Spike was up, but I thought it was a bit risky leaving it on Heatran in case he Lava Plumed. And yeah, that did a clean amount of damage. Facade Stoutland. That's that's a crazy mon. Crazy powerful. So let's continue on here. Continue on with our win streak. You already know. Yeah, Stoutland was amazing. Stoutland was absolutely fantastic here. Really the win con of the team. Yeah, now we're up against some Sticky Web squad. Sticky Web, Galvantula. Galvantula is always annoying. It's one Sticky Webber that Luminion can't exactly toxic defog on. However, we can probably... So, I mean, this thing will be slower than Thundurus. So I'm actually going to lead Thundurus. Hit him with the Wild Charge here. Which I think should be a 2-hit KO. I think I'm going to predict right now it does about 52. Like, it'll be right here, where my mouse is right now. No, that didn't do as much as I wanted it to. Not one bit. Okay, that's fine. We'll defog later. I'll just Z this thing, knock it out. It's cool. I just need this thing to break subs anyways, like from maybe a Blacephalon or something. I don't know if he has a Scarfer on his team. But we got options. We got options. Magearna gets to come out here. as he actually side shocks. This is a life orb Tapu Lele. So I don't want to mess around with it. I really don't. Though I could Volt Switch here. I could Volt Switch. But my mind told me one thing, but my hand clicked another thing. I guess they're both connected. In comes Blacephalon. This thing will put in the work. Shadow Ball. Yeah, I can just defog here. Perfect, perfect. I assume this thing is scarfed, so it's going to be nice to make sure that understand Stoutland can be faster once we get rid of these webs. I really like U-turn on Lumineon. Nobody expects, well, nobody really expects what it does or knows what it does. So he Shadow Balls again. We get the defog off. We actually do live, we actually can live the next hit, so I'm going to U-turn here to get momentum instead of hard switching into something. And yep, U-turn out here into Hippowdon. Nice Hippowdon can come out here. And then I believe what we can do is just Quake, because Blacephalon is a big threat to this team in particular, since Stoutland does not actually have an attack that can damage it. I have Play Rough for like Mega Stabilize and stuff, which I probably could change. I had this set initially with Play Rough. Magearna was never on the team though. So what do? I think I go Lumineon here. Sack Lumineon. He Swords Dances. Straight up Swords Dances. Okay, so in which case what I do is Stoutland Firefang I think is the play. Yeah, Stoutland Firefang. Oko's this thing entirely. Oko's it completely. Just gonna pray that he's not sashed. Oh, he is. Fantastic. Sacred Sword will take me out though. Thundurus gets to come in here, Wild Charge, pick this thing off. So maybe I should not have sacked. I don't know actually. It's kind of hard to say. So we have to rely on the power of Solrock's Rock Polish. Gallade is in. Gallade gets knocked out by a fly. What is he thinking? Or I'm pretty sure it does. So a fly here will, yeah, I think after Sand Chip. Super effective. Yeah, he got scared. He got scared. He got scared. Oh, he sent me out with a red card. I didn't even know that. But he sent me into Hippowdon, which is kind of nice, actually. Kind of nice. Earthquake here is the play, I think. So we want to get as much damage on this as we can. And then on the Z move, we go Magearna. Or he just Play Roughs. And he has Drain Punch. So, not sure if he has a Z or not. Either way, an Earthquake should take him out. Our play is, of course, 100% to Earthquake here. Yep, Play Roughs does not take us out. Last is going to be the Mega Gallade. And I guess any prior chip is good. Any prior chip is good here. We're just going to, yeah, we're just going to Earthquake. Go Solrock, I guess, to bait the close combat. And just Boom. I think Boom is going to probably knock it out, I would say. I'm kind of curious to see what he goes for. Yep, he Swords Dances. So Explosion takes out the Gallade in one. And that is going to be GG. It is indeed Emvee. So not bad at all. We're at about, okay, so we can probably get like one or two more depending on how long these games are. But it's really great to see the entire team put in work. Everyone on this team has done something in this video. That's kind of my favorite way of ending off this generation. Now we're up against a Pelipper Squad rain team. It's a very interesting rain team though, to say the least. It's kind of unique. Has a bunch of interesting threats on it. Como-O, Swampert, and kind of Magnezone. But yeah, let me just lead Thundurus here. He leads Magnezone. Hard switch here into Hippo, I guess is the play. On a potential electric type attack. So I don't know what he'd switch in here, if he has anything to switch into. But I do like the Hippo switch in. Then probably double out immediately after. I'll start a timer. Alright, so we switch out here. Let's see what he does. He goes for the Volt switch. Nice, nice. Just what I wanted. I can now proceed to, I think, just going here into Magearna as he goes Pelipper. Immediately Volt switch out, I think. Or actually double back to Hippo. Double back to, or triple back to Hippo, I should say. Triple. That's a nice little triple switch there. Go here to Thundurus now. So I don't think the Magnezone is scarfed. It might be though. It might be. Even getting up our own rocks here are nice, but I don't want Thundurus taking too much chip just yet. So I'm kind of curious to see what happens. Alright, finally he makes a move here. Goes for spikes. I'm just going to bulk up now. As he's going to be in a bit of trouble here, I think. Not sure if he has Unaware on Clefable or not. But he goes into it. Clefable is buffeted by Sandstorm. Okay, so this definitely is Unaware. We will go into Lumineon as he wishes. I can now click the Defog here. As he Moonblast, get this nice and Toxic. If I get this thing poisoned, that would be really nice. As he goes for the Wish, I can now U-turn out here. As he brings in Ferrothorn, which is cool. And then go Stoutland. I want to try to get a nice and clean Fire Fang off on this thing. If I can. If you'll allow me to damage this thing with a Fire Fang, that would be very nice. Ah, thank you. And Ferrothorn has been obliterated. Excellent, excellent. Ferrothorn is gone. So that's amazing. Now he will have a lot of trouble with this thing, I think. I'm going to go here into Hippowdon. This definitely looked like sub Belly Drum to me. Let's Whirlwind here. Oh, sub Bulk Up. That's kind of heat. Sub Bulk Up Kommo-o. That is definitely kind of heat. I'm going to go hard Lumineon now. As the U-turns out into what? I'm not sure. Probably, Magnezone maybe. No, he goes Swampert. He goes straight into Swampert. I'm going to go into my Hippowdon to take the Earthquake. Which he definitely does go for here. And then to take the Waterfall, go back into Lumineon. This could also be Stealth Rocks, but I don't know. Goes back into Pelipper, but now guess what? We get the initiative now. We get the nice, oh actually no, he gets the initiative. No, but we get the rain. Oh sorry, we get the sand. We can get rid of the sand here. Put up our, or sorry, get rid of the rain here, put up our sand. I'm so confused by the weather, just so many clashings of the weather. Back into Swampert he goes, going to Lumineon. Nice, nice, double here. Double here's the play. Ooh, you already know. Only out here making plays. And Pelipper is going to take this nice Z move. Oh, we destroyed it too. Ooh, looks like the looks like the sand is gone. Or sorry, the rain is gone. Looks like the rain is gone. If I just click that, well, the sand was gone. He changed it. But I could change it right back if I want to. I can put it right back. Hold up, I'm a superpower here. Oh, is that HP Ice? Ooh, that's HP Ice. That is indeed HP Ice right there. Let's go into Hippo. I'm gonna switch out here now into... Solrock maybe could be nice. Magearna is another decent switch in. I could also just click Earthquake, which I'm actually gonna do here. And get some damage on the Swampert. Now, we don't know if this thing has Rain Dance. It might actually have Rain Dance. But I don't think it will. Power Up Punch. Okay. So I'm just going to U-turn here. He'll knock me out. That's fine. Stoutland. From 69%, let's say a Banded Return does knock it out. It does. Okay, good. Let's say it does, it does. Now, I believe... Yep, Magnezone comes in here. Versus Magnezone, we can go into our Magearna. As he actually brings back in his Kommo-o. We can Volt Switch out here. So like I said, he's Scarfed, right? Because he's Scarfed, we can now click that Fire Fang. Fire Fang will guarantee knock it out here. Or, no, not quite, but... outside of rain, we'll dodge. But we lived anyways. Scarf, Thunder, we can live. I've seen this thing live worse. Now comes Clefable. We just have to make sure he doesn't sub-bulk up on us all the time. I can go here into Hippowdon, which will allow us... Yep, and he quit here, so... Not bad at all, not bad at all. And let's end it off with one more, just one more game to end this video off. I just want to get one more with this team. Just because it's the last one, just because it is the final one. But still, keep your suggestions open. If I have not used your suggestion yet, I apologize, but just, you know, with the new meta and stuff coming out, there are a lot more mons to choose from that are new, I guess. As opposed to, I guess, ones that I haven't used yet, I think. There'll be a lot of cool new stuff. So I'm excited to hear all your suggestions for that. Feel free to leave the suggestions for anything that's in the new meta. But now we're going to take on, for the last game, Trick Room in the Trick House. Trick Room in the Trick House. It is about that time. So let's begin. Let's begin with the Lumineon lead. Let's start off with the Lumineon. Get a little Scald on it first. As you see, he goes right for the rocks first. We will defog. Get rid of these rocks immediately as he Trick Rooms. Defog again on potential rocks once more. There it is. I will do that once more, once again. Once more, once again. He might just boom. No, he does not. So he's wasting his Trick Room now. Now I click Scald here. This is the turn I click Scald. Because I can immediately... Yep, and he's burned now, so that's perfect. I can immediately defog here on this Bronzong. As he'll probably just get the Trick Room again. But no, he actually goes into Magearna, so that is fine. That is perfectly fine. I can just U-turn out here into my own Magearna, and then Volt Switch out here. Predicting, I think, Bronzong to come in, but he brings in Marowak. Okay, so this is, of course, going to be the Rock Head set. Nice Rock Head. And I think we should just Earthquake here, but he could also bring Bronzong in. No, he brings in Crabominable. Ooh, so we'll get some damage off. We get some nice damage. We get some chip damage with the sand as well. Predicting him to click the ice move. We have barely any great switch-ins. However, we'll try. There's only 2 turns. Oh, he actually close combat this turn, which is a very good play. He's Life Orb though, so I think he'll Ice Hammer here. Alright, close combats again. It does take us out. So I think now the play is to... Actually, here's what we're going to do. Hippo, right? We go Hippo. Hit him with the Quake. To knock this thing out. If he goes Bronzong, that's fine. He's burned, right? So we can Whirlwind any Trick Room setter. Remember, we can Whirlwind any Trick Room setter before it says Trick Room. That's a nice anti-Trick House measure right there for anyone who tries to bring Trick Room to the Trick House. So I'm going to start a timer as well. So we can start running his clock down for staying in my house. Whirlwind here. Yep, as he tries to set up Trick Room, brings in Magearna. We will Earthquake this thing now. I don't know if he'll Trick Room here. He does Trick Room though. Okay, okay. That's fine, I think. Oh, I'm still faster. Oh, I should not have done that. I should just be clicking Earthquake here, actually. Oh, he brings in, ooh, he brings in Hard Marowak. Nice, nice. He said Trick Room in the wrong house. 2 turns of Trick Room left though. We will be faster than it, so we need him to Hyperspace Fury. Oh, but he Focus Blasts. Ooh. So I don't know what his item is. I think we just Wild Charge here. Get some damage off. I think Hippo wins anyways. I'm pretty sure it does. He Hyperspaces, and we do live, so we will be able to take this Pokemon out right now in 1 shot. And then we can bring in Hippo. We could just bring in Hippo here. Actually, no, we could even bring in, yeah, we could bring in Hippo. Hippo, I think, is fine. Bronzong comes in here. Slack Off is the play, I think. Get to a good amount of health. He Trick Rooms. And I think this was his last mistake. Boom does 16%. And he set up Trick Room for the Magearna too. He set us up. Hippo's slower than Magearna. From what I saw, it was slower. He will probably just Ice Beam here though. I'm gonna go Solrock. Eat up this Ice Beam. We can go for the Stone Edge now. Or we just Boom. Well, I think I'll Stone Edge first, then Boom. So he just straight up Lunar Dances. Actually, hold up. Magearna kind of looking a little bit healthy. Magearna kind of healthy. Aura Spheres, critical hit. You gotta be kidding me. Unfortunately for him though, if he does not set up Trick Room, we'll outrun him with Stoutland, and if he does, we outrun him with Hippo. And then we just knock him out with Solrock anyway. So that's gonna be GG. It is Emvee. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the finale to our Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Showdown lives. We will start off the next Showdown live in the new meta in Sword and Shield, which I think should be out on release day if I'm not mistaken. So I'm excited to sort of dive into that stuff, take a closer look at what new things we have. And if anybody already knows, I guess, what we have, feel free to suggest what you might want to see. I will look forward to hearing from you all, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.